Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Um, this video is something I thought of at work for some reason. It seems like my best ideas come at work. You know, I'm down at the Baylor by myself, so whenever I have ideas, I just kind of bounce them off myself and kind of think about them. But for some reason, I thought about The Dark Knight and the Joker and how his backstory, I think, my opinion, this may have been done on Reddit like everything is, but his backstory has been in front of us the entire time, at least in The Dark Knight. Now you're wondering, what are you crazy motherfucker? You fat fuck? What are you talking about? Simple. Throughout the movie, he tells stories. He says things. He always starts with, "You want to know how I got these scars?" And then he proceeds to tell a story. Alright, so to break it down, the first story, I believe it's when he gets captured pretending to be dead, and he tells Gamble his story of, "You want to know how I got these scars?" And he says that his father was a drinker and just a really bad person. Pretty much he was an abuser. So, and for the sake of this, we're just going to call him Jack. I've seen some comics refer to him as Jack Napier. The Joker, the Jack Nicholson version, was Jack Napier. We're just going to call him Jack, just for the just for the sake of having a name. So Jack's dad was obviously a bad person. He beat Jack. He beat his mother, and Jack said that, one night he goes off crazier than usual, meaning this was a constant thing. His dad was obviously a drinker. He knew he became violent, and he just continued doing it. Some nights it would be bad, sometimes it wasn't. But this particular night, he got really bad. He said he got a kitchen knife, basically went after Jack's mom. He said he carved her face. Maybe true. I think maybe he killed her. Because these are just stories saying, how I got these scars, because he has to find a way to, say how he got them. But for me, I don't think it's physically what happened. I think it scarred him emotionally, mentally. Seeing your father abuse and possibly kill your mother, that's going to scar someone. So when he says, "You want to know how I got these scars?" in a way, he's not saying the physical scars. It's like, this is why I'm the way I am. The second story, and this is actual, he always says like two stories, is with Rachel, and he's like, "I had a wife once, beautiful like you," says that, who told him he worried too much, that he should smile more, that she said that she gambled and pretty much wasn't able to pay back her debt, so they carved her face, and that to show her that he loved her, he did the same. She left him. Do I think that actually happened, carving the face? No. I think he was married at some point, and he must have really loved her. We don't know how long they had been married. We don't know when they met. We just know that he loved her. And some people, when there's a breakup, they're scarred, emotionally. We don't know the, cause of the breakup, of what the divorce, why it happened, but we can guess that it physically or mentally and emotionally scarred him. So another story, how he got his scars. And then there's the theory that he was actually a war vet, because the way he thinks and plans, and when he says, "or a truckload of soldiers will be blown up," because first he says like a gangbanger would get shot, or a truckload of soldiers will be blown up. Nobody panics because it's all part of the plan. But if I say one little mayor will die, so gangbangers got hurt, obviously, in the movie. The mayor of Gotham had an attempt on his life, so that happened. So why did Jack say something about a truckload of soldiers being blown up? Maybe he was. Judging by the age, Batman is what? Bruce Wayne in the movie is what? Late 30s, early 40s, something like that. So it's not hard to believe that maybe Jack's around the same age, around 30 something, 40. I know Heath Ledger was young, but in Gotham, in that universe, it's not hard to believe that maybe Joker was older and that Jack was, maybe 30 something, 40. So is it possible he served in the military? Yeah, it's very possible he served in the military. We don't know how many years he possibly, but he apparently got blown up. Not enough, maybe that's where he got his scars. I don't know. But I think the truth has been in front of us the entire time, that all these stories that were just passed off as crazy rants of a crazy person, he knows that people think he's crazy and no one's going to take him seriously. So he can tell his story and people aren't going to believe him. I mean, hiding in plain sight. And I mean, I'm totally not, trying to sell this or anything, but I just really like Monster. I'm sorry, but it's been in front of us the entire time. People have always wondered, what's his story? He's been telling us his story the entire movie. He told us his story, but as I said, people write it off as the rants of a crazy psychopath. He was telling the truth. Which is kind of funny, because you don't expect a psychopath, compulsive liar to tell the truth. Now, yeah, there are probably things he lies about, but I think in a way he was wanted to tell people the story because he wanted people to know why he was that way. He had no intention on changing, but he just kind of, with Alfred saying some men just want to watch the world burn, he's an agent of chaos, and yeah, that's true. But I think in a sense he wanted to tell his story, but as a psychopath and someone who has a disconnect from people, he didn't know how to do it. But of course, that's me. I don't know if he actually wanted to. I just think in a way to say, oh, you want to know I got these scars. He took real events and just made it to where it ended up with a knife to the face. Like I said, I don't know if this was on Reddit. I wouldn't even know what to type in on Reddit to find it out. So if it has been done, let me know. So that way I don't take credit for it. But that's what I think. I think the answers for at least the Joker in The Dark Knight, they've been in front of us the entire time. Said by the Joker himself. We just had to put the clues together. So how did he get the scars? Was it the father? Was it him trying to make his wife happy? Was it being blown up? Because obviously, if you got blown up shrapnel and everything, just so impossible. Boom, boom. I mean, the likelihood of it being perfect like that. So it was obviously self-inflicted if that's the case. But what do you guys think? Do you think it's far-fetched? And just a movie, maybe I'm digging too deep into it, but people like to theorize about this stuff, because he's always been a mysterious character, and people are still theorizing if Batman really killed the Joker at the end of The Killing Joke, because it's like, oh well, you hear both of them laughing and then only Batman's laughing. It's like, no, that the Joker's just sitting there saying like, oh, it's not that funny, Bats. So people still theorize about things that are kind of older. This movie came out, what, 2007, right? 2006 or 2007. It was 6, wasn't it? Something like that. It was 2006, 2007. All I know is I went to see it like 3 times. Well, as I said, what do you guys think? As for me, I'm pretty sure that was the plan. I don't know if they came out and said, oh yeah, they're just crazy rants. I don't know. But that's just my theory. No, I'm not doing that. Like I said, let me know what you guys think. And if you have any other theories about any other, movies or shows or something you'd like me to look into and kind of discuss, because that's how we solve things. Being a group, throwing ideas around. So, you got an idea? Let me know. Other than that, thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. Don't forget to drink some Monster, which I'm shamelessly promoting again because it's delicious. You stupid, edgy, fat fuck, stop promoting that shit. It's bad for you. So is smoking. People still do it. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.